just do a nice neutral warm toned eye. I've already prepped my skin and I've got the Plouise eye base across my eye just softly, and I've done my brows as well. So for this look today I'm going to use the Plouise Cancelled palette, and I'm going to start with the colour Trending, which is kind of a warm medium coloured brown. And I'm going in with my Zoeva 224 brush, which is a small fluffy brush, and just on the tip of the brush I'm just going to start going into the outer V of my eye. So I'm doing this with my eye open, so I'm going just above where my crease is. For me this is the most flattering because my eyes are now beginning to be hooded. I'm just using really light pressure, and I don't want the colour to come below this line from my lower lash line up to kind of the end of my brow, and I want to keep it on this half of my eye as well, the outer half of my eye. So just going in there and just coming onto the lid as well. Now I'm going to use a Morphe M562 brush. This is a smaller blending brush, and I'm going into this colour here, which is called Censored. It's a lighter colour, and I'm just going to use the tip of the brush, and I'm going to use that just to blend out the edges of this darker colour. So I'm going right on the edge, sort of half on the darker colour and half on the skin, and I'm going to go right round the outside of this darker colour and just use this lighter shade just to blend it out and just give a nice graduated blend. Now I'm going to take another small fluffy brush. This is a unicorn brush. It's one of 3 of a set of eye brushes that they do, and I'm going to take this colour here, which is called Broadcast. So it's a lighter, slightly peachy shade, almost a skin shade, and I'm just going to use this just on the very outer edges of that blend, just so it starts to blend in to the skin. Now I'm going to go in with the lightest shade, so I'm going to use this one called the Tea in the Plouise palette. It's just a matte cream shade, and I'm just going to lighten up the inner part of the eye. I'm just going to use a flat fluffy brush. This is actually out of one of the Urban Decay palettes, and I'm just going to gently, I've got a tiny bit of product on here, just gently tap that on to this inner part of my eye, up to where I've put that medium colour. Now I'm going to go back in with my lightest shade, which was on my unicorn brush, and it was this shade here, Rumour, and I'm just going to pat a little bit between the cream I've just put on and the medium shade, just so we get a nice transition of colours. So I'm just going down the centre between those 2 colours. Now I'm going to create a smoky lash line with the flat shader brush from the Morphe palette. It's quite a small one, and I'm taking a dark brown from the palette called Leaked, and I'm just going to use the tip of the brush and just wiggle that into the base of the lashes all the way across. Now I'm going to go on my waterline with the Teddy Kohl pencil from MAC, and I'm just taking this into my waterline and just smudging it into my eyelashes at the same time. Then using the same Morphe smudger brush, just with the brown shadow that's still on there, I'm just going to smudge the liner. So holding the brush underneath, just smudge it along just to soften it a little bit. If you don't want to use liner in your waterline, then you can just do this underneath the lashes. It will make your eyes look slightly bigger. Then I'm going to go back in with my little unicorn brush and the shade Rumour, which was the lightest colour that I put on the outer corner of the eye. I'm just going to use that to just blend out underneath the eye and just to soften it a little bit. So I'm going on the edge of the eyeliner and just below. And add a few coats of your favourite mascara, or you could put lashes on at this point. This is a L'Oreal Lash Paradise mascara. And that's it. Just finish off with your favourite lip colour, and that's it. We've got a nice neutral brown smoky eye. Easy peasy.